Hey viewers, George here. I haven't looked at a movie or TV series for some time now. That's because of YouTube's copyright laws and rules, but I found a way around it. Web series. That's right, I'm going to look at a web series that just bastardizes a beloved animated series, Death Note. Roll the opening! Death Note: A New Page is a god-awful web series that only lasted 3 episodes and was clearly made by some no-name dickwad who didn't know how to work a fucking camera to save his life. And dare I say it, it's almost as bad as L Changes the World. So episode 1 opens up with Call of Duty World at War. Oh dear god, the web series has been taken over by Nazi zombies. Is nothing safe from the overused concept? It's here you meet our handsome main character, George. And hey, he has the same shirt as me. What are the chances that he would have the same name and shirt as me? How weird. So someone named Intercom 2 calls him and makes some weird sounds. Hello? I like that his expression changes between shots. It helps keep things consistent. After listening to some slurping sounds for a while, George here gives the most appropriate response.
Well, you can take your deal and stick it up your ass.
I'm sorry, I'm a little lost here. Were there 2 different conversations happening between these 2 shots? So after getting off the phone with Intercom 2, someone knocks at the door. Sorry, I should say knocks on the door, as we can clearly see someone's knocking on the bedroom door in the background. So George, sorry, that's just so weird for me to say for some reason. George finally gets to the door to receive a package.
Package for Mr. George?
Sorry, both his first and last names are George? That's stupid. Upon opening the package, he finds nothing in it. But that's okay, he has a copy of Sin City, so he's good for the night. So he runs to catch the delivery guy only to find the Death Note, a notebook of death. So the episode ends with him putting the Death Note on a table and continuing to play World at War, as Greed by Parrots McDonald plays. Episode 1 is harmless enough, I guess, but it's episode 2 and 3 where shit hits the fan. Episode 2 starts off with George in class, by himself. Must be a snow day or something. I'm not sure what class he's in, but it sounds like it has something to do with Fig Newtons. That or I have a random craving for one. Well, whatever the class is, George isn't actually paying attention, which means he's gonna fail the Fig Newtons test next week. So good. No, George here is more invested in monologuing to himself about using the Death Note and how it works. To sum up, if you write someone's name down in it, they die from a heart attack.
George! Pay attention!
No, I'm sorry, I'm just so invested in these Fig Newtons. Ugh. Oh, this is so good. Oh, you're talking to that, George. Hey, George, try not to smile. Don't smile. Don't smile. Well, one cut later, and George is willing to kill the Fig Newton teacher. He wouldn't do that just because the Fig Newton teacher yelled at him, would he? I mean, that's real childish. No, not the Fig Newton teacher named Jeff.
You're...
I gotta say, that is one committed Fig Newton teacher. Even while he's dying, he still wants to teach them about Fig Newtons. Don't worry, ladies, just someone having a heart attack. Just like anyone who's murdered someone, they run into the washroom and admit to the crime on camera. What follows is a montage of deaths that are just Oscar-winning material. And episode 2 ends with a mysterious voice off screen. Last episode, folks, and it's shocking. Sorry about that bad joke, it's been a long day. So the episode starts off with George telling us the rules to the Death Notebook. About fucking time we got to hear them, it's not like they're important or anything. Then we got a multi-angle shot of George falling backwards. Sorry, could you play that again? Something shocking enough to make you fall backwards in your chair, and that's the scream you give? That's kind of underwhelming, don't you think? So what exactly scared George? What is that?
I am a god of death. Shimigami.
Come again?
Shimigami.
Shamigami?
Shimigami.
Samigami?
Shimigami.
Oh, Shimigami. Is that what you are? Well, apparently this god of death.
You can call me Zook.
Yeah. Well, he owns the notebook, and the god of death wants it back, but he can't have it back until George kicks the bucket. So here's an idea, why not just kill him? I guess that would be a good idea because Death God doesn't do it. Instead, he just shakes hands with George, if you can call it that, and we cut to a butt shot. Gotta love those butt shots. Also, I can't hear a word either of you two are saying. Can you speak up a bit? Well, from what I can gather, they're cops. A little fucking young to be cops if you ask me. And they're investigating the deaths at the school. You know, for an investigation, they don't seem to mind letting random kids wander the hallway. Well, the episode ends with this guy getting a call from someone named Zed, or Z, or whatever the fuck you call it. It doesn't matter anyways, because the series only lasted 3 episodes, meaning interest in the project must have fallen. Which is good, because I give Death Note a new page, a half-eaten apple out of 10. This series just leaves me so mad at the person who wrote, directed, produced, and edited this piece of garbage, that next time I see that fucker, I'm going to shove Death Note so far up his ass that it'll give him a heart attack. With that all said and done, until next time, keep on gaming.